Hi, how's everybody doing today? We're here with another day. I'm going to be practicing on taking the ball early and using my forehand and my backhand to do so. So it's been a while since I've been playing. We're taking this journey together. I did go to the doctor today, and I got some, my back is pretty whack, and they're saying for me not to play, but I don't really listen to these people too much, because if I did, I'd still be in a wheelchair. So we're not going to go by too hardcore, but we're going to work on getting balls early in the air. You don't want to take them early. Most people will take the ball, it'll bounce, and then they'll wait for it to hit, and then they'll hit up on it, which will go in. But the earlier you get the ball, the better you're off. Ugly, ugly. Working on getting a ball machine. Ball machines are very expensive. Nice drop shot. I haven't hit one of them in a while. Sorry. Sorry.
It's all good.
My bad.
Okay, we'll send it back in a second.
No worries. I just hit one clear over the net. My racket face is so open.
We've all done it.
Yeah, I'm practicing trying to take balls early with a Walmart racket. Thank you. Off the frame. Perfect, down the line. Nice drop shot, but it was off the frame. That was bad. That was funny.
grip a little bit.
Right on the line. That's funny. Maybe I start hitting like that. Whew. Out of shape. Not much. Sometimes, see, I wanted to say something. I'm way out of shape right now. It's okay though, we can get through this. But besides hitting tennis balls, flexibility is so important. You have to stretch your body every day. You have to take 20 minutes a day and do a little workout. Like try to stretch your legs. Right now, it's hard for me to bend down because my legs are tight, my back is tight, and as we go through this process together, I'll get looser and start hitting cleaner shots. But it's not gonna come overnight. So when you're getting back into tennis, like I am, don't get mad at yourself, it's a game, enjoy it, and just do your best. Now, I've hit 3 different shots with 3 different forehands, as you can see. One was continental, and it went flying across the thing, because I'm not used to swinging like that, except on my serve. The other one was the Eastern grip, and as I taught you guys before, when you look at the racket like this, you have positions on it, 8 positions. I'll get a little closer. The first one here, the second one here is continental, and your knuckle would be on there to serve. And the way I serve is I give myself a little room. You want your wrist to be loose, and you want to be loose. And then when you scooch it over here, 1, 2, 3, your knuckles on that, and that's an Eastern grip. You see what I mean? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Your knuckles lined up on there. It's an Eastern grip. As you go down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, your knuckle will be on there, and that's the semi-Western that most pros and stuff use. And then if you go on the bottom here, it's a Western grip. So most people start off playing what we call a continental grip, but I suggest you start off with an Eastern grip. It gives you more topspin naturally. But the old timers, what I want you guys to do if you have a chance is watch John McEnroe and watch Jimmy Connors in the 1985 US Open. Watch them play each other and watch how they just bring the racket back and hit through it. All these fancy things these people are teaching you, which is cool, all this exotic top spin, the one basic thing that they all teach you is that you have to use your hips and you have to use your legs. But when you use these type of grips, like if you're an old-time player, your margin for error is very slim. That's why a ball barely goes over. If you can see some of my shots, as I'm getting back into hitting with a semi-Western grip, you'll see the ball barely clearing the net and it's flat. And that's how I used to play, but I played a lot consistent and the ball will go in. So start off with Eastern grip like I'm doing and just don't beat yourself up. And I'm playing in Florida, so it's 100 degrees here at 8 o'clock at night. And I've been running around and doing stuff all day, but we're gonna get to this. Pulled it wide, not much. Right down the middle of the piece. Harder to hit. There you go. Undercut is good. I can hit it with a little slice of left-handed. Like old Johnny M. I practice with my left hand and right hand because I use the two-handed backhand, and this is the shoulder that was replaced. So I have to get back my flexibility. So the best way to do it, that was a good shot. And I naturally hold a semi-western left-handed. I used to be left-handed, then I got hit by a car when I was a little kid, so I learned how to do everything right-handed. But you want to practice being smooth, load up, hit it. When I get a ball machine and get these rackets restrung, you're gonna see a big difference. This is a Walmart racket, okay? This is nylon. When I start playing, like every day, I have to get rid of these. I'll actually warp this thing. But right now it's perfect for what I'm doing because I'm just getting back into literally the swing things. Right on the line. Good lob. Practice my lob. Perfect. Like that one. Good try it over there. That was good. Didn't really quit though. I'm gonna try a flat shot. Right down. In. That was into. Not too. It's right on the line, believe it or not. It's right inside the line. That's what's got top spin on it. I'm hitting the ball wrong. I can feel it. I'm just trying to get loose. I hit down on it. Garbage. That's trash. That was a good shot. Went in. Ooh, nice. Nice. That's a nice slice. It's short, but it's going in. That's all I want. That was nice. That went in too. I like that. Feeling a lot easier. Getting better. Getting better. That was a good slice in there, right on the line too. Like that, like that. Good. So much fun. Well, you did good. Some shots are bad, and some shots are good. And we're gonna work on this and get better every day. I gotta go fetch the balls. So this will be part one of me playing. And I truly appreciate everybody's support. And I know it's tough out there being disabled, but you have to be, your mind has to be strong. You have to be strong. Just do what you can do little by little. I've already lost 10 pounds, folks. I was 220 at 5'7", okay? Because of medicine. I'm down to 210. And that's just 1 week of this stuff. And yes, it's hot in Florida. I'm 51 years old. Cut me some slack, fellas. But I did in my prime. I loved, really. I played at a high level. I made errors on my forehand sometimes because of the way I hit flat. And as they say, this is a Walmart racket. I'm gonna get these restrung though, because it's graphite. It's a lower end Wilson. And I used to play with the profiles, 2.7s, which I'll show you here. but this is a 110 and I used to play with a 90. And these are heavy, man. These are heavy. I got this classic. This is a classic. This is a 110. One of my good friends gave it to me. He was a teacher, and one of my close friends, and he passed away at 80-something years old, Rick Bowerson. He gave this racket to me back in the 90s. A 110, I was, as a gift, and I was playing with the 90s, and this thing's a club. This is perfect for older people. You know, it's a little heavy, but when you're playing doubles, somebody can whip the ball as hard as they can, or you could just put the racket, I don't fly off. This doesn't bend at all. And, you know, hitting with topspin with this would be very difficult. This is for somebody that just brings the racket back like I used to do and hit with very little topspin. I mean, it was very little. It barely cleared the net. Now, as I'm older, I hit one more topspin, and I'm getting used to it. See how I'm doing that? That's not how it's done correctly, because I never really grew up hitting with a lot of topspin. Although my two favorite players, you know, at the time was Andre Agassi and Aaron Krickstein. I liked the way Aaron played, and Jimmy Connors and John McEnroe, obviously. But they, like Aaron Krickstein has a Western grip where he holds the racket on the bottom, like his hand is all the way on the bottom of the racket and hits high balls will kill him. He has problems with the low ball. He probably adjusted his swing as he's gotten older and gone to like a semi-Western or maybe an Eastern, I don't know. But those players, you know, I'm mentioning that Agassi himself hit real short. I mean, when he was setting the ball up in the middle, he hit with topspin and it would bounce in the middle. But when he went for shots, it was very low, and you know, that's what made it so great, because he would crush you if you're a serving volleyer, you know. He'd just paint the lines. We used to call it treeing. Just bending and blasting it, you know. So it's a journey, you know, and tennis is something you can play all your life. It's a fun game, you know. It's something you do all your life. Now, I'm gonna try to get in the tournament shape, and hence this is where I gotta get a ball machine. And I've seen some for around 800, and it's a really nice one too. I mean, it's got everything. And once you get a ball machine, or you have a pro that has a ball machine, and that's the best way to really get a numerous amount of strokes and practice your shots with somebody watching you, and as I'm doing, recording myself. And the most important thing that I have learned about myself as I've gotten older is I don't criticize myself over sports. I was very competitive back in the day. I never threw my racket. I hardly ever argued, but I'd get mad at myself and I wouldn't think about the next point. I thought about the point before and what I did wrong. And when you're playing tennis, the last point don't count. You're like, don't worry about it. You either make it or you don't make it, you know? So it's what you're doing right this minute. And that's what I've learned, you know? And it's just a game. You want to have fun at it and do your best. But you'll run into all kinds of people playing tennis. And if you're playing somebody and you're playing in a tournament at any level and they start throwing their rackets, abusing the line judges and stuff, just ignore it. Because a lot of people do that for tactics, to throw you off the game. But, you know, you just have to ignore it, because you're not playing that person, you're playing the ball. You're actually playing the ball. You're not playing what that dude's doing or she's doing or walking around throwing the ball up in there. You're playing your actual shot. So when that ball's hit off the racket, it goes in the service box. That's what you're playing. They can do whatever they want on that side of the court. You worry about what you're doing on this side. And when you're playing doubles, you just want to keep your eyes open at that net and don't, you know, be aware of what's going on. I've seen people almost get their head taken off, at all levels, because they weren't paying attention on the serve, and then the person crushes it right at them, and then almost, you know, they got to put their racket up real quick so they don't get hit in the face or what have you. But just be aware of your surroundings, just like anything else. So I'm not too mad about how things worked out for this little bit of balls, and my back don't feel too bad, my legs don't feel too bad, and I feel good. I'm sweating and stuff, so I think I'm pretty good about it. I'm gonna get some water and dry off my face. But I think tonight I'm gonna treat myself to a public sub. I've been eating salads and stuff, so I think I'm gonna get myself a public sub and get some turkey and stuff on it, because I've been eating salads and I need energy too. So I usually eat pasta. If I'm gonna play a tournament the night before, I'll eat some pasta for carbs, but everybody's different. I've just been eating a lot of fruit and salads and things of that nature, and seafood, you know. But I've never really been a candy eater, but everything that goes on in the court, it's all for fun, you know. You gotta enjoy the game. So I appreciate everybody watching. I'm gonna pick the tennis balls up and hit some more, maybe make another recording, but I do appreciate everybody watching, and I do thank you for your help and support. And I never ask for any money on any of my channels. I do this because I enjoy making videos for people, and I enjoy, you know, meeting new people on YouTube. And there are a lot of crazy people that like troll my other channel because we have debates, but this is strictly for tennis. This is what I'm doing, and I'm going to see by, you know, I'm going to see in October or November when these leagues start what I can get rated as, and we're going to take a journey with that. And by that time, I should have a ball machine and at least playing at a 4.0 level by that time. Because right now it's pretty shady. Yeah, some shots are wonderful and other shots are crap, but it's hard for me to really judge my power and things like that, because I'm literally playing with a Walmart racket, dude. And I got to get this, you know, I got to get top strings on that thing. And I string my rackets around 50, 52. I don't have high strung rackets like that, because I absorb the ball when I hit it, you know. And then if you hit it with the right grip, you don't, you know, it's each thy own. But my rackets are strung loose. You know, I used to get the profile strung about 59, 61 around there, not too much, because the racket itself is what's doing the work. And those nylon strings are dead. That's what the pros call it. It's just dead strings. I mean, people can play with them, but you could run into problems hitting the ball consistently with that. So I have 2 other ones. I'm gonna go ahead and take them and get some BOA in there, or get some decent top spin string in there. I'll talk to the people about the racket and what they suggest for strings in my style of play, and then you will see a big difference of this ball coming off this racket. Because all these people, when you see the videos, they're playing with $150, $200, $500 rackets. I mean, they're playing with the top end rackets, and they have the top end strings, and they got ball machines, and they play every day. So it makes it really look easy, which it is. But it's more, the more you hit the ball, the better off you're gonna be, the looser you be. And you know, you just gotta tweak things here and there, and that's where these videos come in. Like, you can look at your videos and stuff and see what's going on. So it's gonna be a fun journey, as I said. And I'm doing good. I'm proud of myself. Like I said, the doctor said I shouldn't play because of my back, but I need to get this weight off of me. I'm not gonna walk around like this anymore. Like, it's been like 6-7 months like this, and I ain't doing it. I'm not a person that has a heavy weight on me. I have to be thin and be able to move around. And this medicine I took a few months ago blew me up like a balloon. So I'm doing good, and I drink a lot of water, and then at home I put water and lemon in my drink to get the stuff out of me, like all this poison and shit they put in me for my medicines. Okay, yeah, Monster, if you need, you want me, you know, give me a sponsor. Just joking. I don't want to be sponsored by Monster. I would like to be sponsored by Zephyr Hill Water Company. They can send me and my wife a bunch of cases of water. So, all right, folks, I'm gonna push a timeout, and I'm gonna go fetch the balls.